Yes, welcome to the InScentive Collection. I'm your host, Brandon, and today, in 2021, Prada was like, move out the way, frag community. Let me develop a blue fragrance. Let me develop a blue fragrance, and I'm gonna tell you why it is the best blue fragrance from a designer that you can get your hands on. Just stay tuned through the whole video, okay? But in the meantime, bam! Prada Luna Rossa Ocean, the oceanic version of a Prada fragrance. The oceanic version. Let's get straight into the type of fragrance this is. It is going to be a aquatic. I bet you saw that one coming. It's going to be an aquatic. It's going to be a fresh. Oh, so fresh. And let's throw a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of synthetic something. Synthetic something. I think the synthetic aspect of it is the combination of what's in the middle notes that makes this so damn special. But we're going to get into that in a second. In the meantime, let's get into when you can wear this. It is going to be during a job interview that you really want to get, okay? Not just a job, but the job. Throw this bad boy on. Throw this bad boy on and watch yourself succeed. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. It is a daily fragrance. You can wear this all day, any day, in the summer. And in the spring, it's perfect. In the summer and the spring, it is perfect. Yes, 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 yes. Ah, yes. Very, very nice daily scent. Seasons, I would say, definitely in the summer. You want to smell like this in the summer. You want to smell like this at the beach. Yes, you do. Also, I would say in the spring, mild spring, and a mild fall, you know. Winter, it's going to struggle a little bit. It's a performance that is very strong initially, but it becomes a skin set. Like, I mean, it kind of almost dies off a cliff. Maybe I'm a little nose blind, but probably around hour 3, it kind of dives off a cliff. I could be nose blind, but it definitely plays a different role. The application of it in hour 3 is totally different from the experience when you initially spray it. Very different. It's very unique in that aspect. But yeah. Age group, 20 to, whenever you say it's too hot, I need to go back inside. No more of that. Before we do anything else, I need you to hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this video so far. Have you tried this? Fantastic. Back to the review. Yeah, from 20 to you're too grumpy to go outside. That's when this is great. Presentation. Now, it is not a very imaginative bottle. I do like the blue gradient. I'm a big fan of gradients. I like the fact that you can see how much is in the bottle, except when you get down to the bottom, which is probably when you need to know the most. Having said that, the Blue Luna Ocean, Blue Luna Rossa is a little bit difficult to see. A little challenging to see. So, but once you know the name, you know the name. Atomizer's pretty good. Not too bad. Real juicy atomizer. It is a removable cap. Oh, strange. Very strange to see the way that this community is going. They are trying to save money on bottles, so that's why they're making these refillable. I do have questions as far as longevity for some of the toilettes. Is that why we're getting so many EDPs and elixirs? Less alcohol. Less alcohol. As far as everything else, it's not super imaginative, very functional. I guess more of the money went into the perfumers. So, before we do anything else, we need to go ahead and get into the notes. Now, here is where Prada excels. This is where they become spectacular. All right, so let me bring out the notes. In the top notes, you have bergamot, pink pepper, and mugwort. What's a mugwort? I don't know. Looks like a plant. Middle notes, iris, lavender, sage, saffron, and suede. That's where the magic is happening. It's where the magic is going down in the iris, lavender, and saffron. We're gonna get back to that in a second. And in the base, you have musk, patchouli, and Haitian vetiver. Musk, patchouli, Haitian vetiver. Again, this fragrance transcends where it starts in a very spectacular fashion. Now, the reason why the fragrance is so great, it is missing the long needed ingredient of a blue fragrance that we didn't know that we needed, lavender. Lavender is what makes this fragrance spectacular, and nobody does lavender better than Prada. Nobody. Nobody. They are spectacular lavender aficionados, all right? That's why the fragrance is so great. And then it also has that metallic aspect, which isn't theory, in my opinion. This is a theory. It is the iris and the saffron that kind of duke it out. They're fighting, right? You have a powdery substance, and then you have a metallic-esque type of substance, and they're spinning around in an ever-winding fight. And it gives it this real nice polish. Who doesn't like iris? Who doesn't like, well, a lot of people don't like saffron, but who doesn't like lavender? There's a reason why it's in everything, or almost everything. So I think those are the aspects that make the fragrance absolutely fantastic. Now, once you get into the development of the fragrance, I would say it starts off as a very blue fragrance, but quickly changes into more of the Prada DNA, okay? So you have Prada DNA, and then you have like the branches that change from, product to product, but they all have the same DNA, very Christian Dior-like, very identifiable, especially when you put them next to each other, which isn't always the case. So I think that's why it's spectacular. Let me know. What do you think? So getting into the big B-E, it is going to be a fragrance that is very strong upon initial burst. I think that's also because the atomizer is so succulent. There's a lot coming out. And so that lends itself to be a very performant fragrance, very oil-based. My whole arm is oily. So it projects pretty good. I would say 3 feet, 4 feet. I've sprayed this in spaces, testing it out, and people are like, what is that? It smells good. Smells really good. People seem to like it, okay? But having said that, it is not a fragrance that'll last a super long time, because once the Prada DNA starts to come out, it starts to walk away from that oceanic aspect and really gets into that musk, lavender, iris saffron battle. And that is also a great aspect of the fragrance. It has 2 stages. It does evolve over time. Both stages, I think, are really, really good. Both really, really good, and they're both very, very different. I mean, it's crazy how different the initial spray is from the actual skin scent. It's pretty, it's almost unrecognizable. It's pretty intense. Sillage, nothing spectacular here. Again, it's not a fragrance that's going to last super long in that stage. It will fill up a room. I do think I'd get a little bit nose blind to it. I think that that's just part of the game. Very, very sophisticated fragrance. High quality. Great designer fragrance. What do you think? Have you tried this? Is this your favorite? This doesn't seem to get a lot of love. It seems not to be super loved. I really, really like this. And maybe it's just because I love lavender, but I think Prada does the best lavender fragrances. All right. So what do you think? Get in the comment section. Let me know. Throw a like, throw a subscribe. Stay connected. I appreciate you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.